Well, hey, how y'all doing out there today? And happy Father's Day to all the brothers out there, and even some of the sisters that raise young men and young women to be leaders, to raise their kids to live in this world. Thank you, and for the dads, for sure, happy Father's Day, guys. I'm a father, as y'all know, but Father's Day always been ain't always been my favorite day because I never really had no father. My father left the home before I never knew him, so just Vietnam War, the way things were. But that made me who I am today, and the community raised a child back when I was growing up. So I got a very good balance in being raised. So it's got nothing to do with being sad. It's got something to do with me explaining how I was as a father, or the people that I do say Happy Father's Day to. As I said, some sisters out there, they have to do their best because they're a single mom, and they got to raise a boy. They got to try to make a man out of them, and they have to take on that role. They have to be the disciplined figure to do it all. So I always said Happy Father's Day to my mom because I never got to say it to her dad. So happy Father's Day there, BillBunting. I love you, and thank you because you got your tough love approach to life, and it paid off in my life, and it made me a better man. So thank you, Mom. And another person that I used to say Happy Father's Day to every once in a while when I could was Paul Anderson. Paul Anderson was the world's strongest man, but to me, he was the world's most intelligent man. The man was the most logical man I ever met in my life, most philosophical man I ever met in my life. And he was also the most real, true, Christ-like Christian I ever met in my life. So Paul's gone now, and his legacy at the Paul Anderson Youth Home will live forever. What an amazing man, and I just love you, Paul, and wherever you are on the other side of the river, brother, happy Father's Day, and thank you. But really, when it comes down to it, when I look at my kids and I think about Father's Day, they do tell me Happy Father's Day, and but I wasn't that kind of dad to them. I was a tough love dad. I never was able to be a friend to my kids. I knew how this world was, and I just couldn't. Yeah, I coddled them when they had a boo-boo, and they want to sit on the couch and watch some TV, fine. I always enjoyed their company, but when it came down to real life, and I was very tough on them. I was never my children's friend. And so William, Ryan, and Jessica, I'm so proud of the parents y'all are today. And maybe you understand now when you talk to your pops and you say, hey, pops, this, that, and the troubles in the world, and I see what you're saying now. You see why I made the yeses mean yes and the no's mean no. You see why I never put a hand on y'all, because I never had to. Because I just told you yes or no, and y'all listen. And I also want to tell mine, William and Ryan and Jessica, that y'all were the best kids in the world, man. Y'all never had any trouble. You never got in any trouble. You always did the right thing. Never had to be popped, so that's probably why you didn't get popped. But I love y'all. My sons, I'm proud of the fathers that y'all are. I love the way that you hold your families together. Just great young men, and I love the way you view the world. You still have the love in your heart, but you know now that it's hard and that it's real, and what I prepared you for. But I guess in one other group of people I just want to say Happy Father's Day to is those other men like me. It's very, very hard to not be your child's friend. It's very, very hard to raise a leader. All three of my children, and that was the one thing I did want to say to them. I'm proud of y'all for the way you lead your families and that you are self-leaders. We can't raise leaders by coddling them. We can't raise leaders by making up things. We can't kiss every boo-boo. We just can't do it all, y'all. This world is very, very hard. And I will tell you on this Father's Day, after just being up, watching this beautiful moon go to bed and really getting real with myself. I started getting down on myself, but I know my kids will survive in this reckoning. I know my kids will survive anything that comes at them. And if they don't, they will have died being free and living free and not fearing death. Because I've always taught my kids to never look death in the eye, never pay attention to money, and be who they were, but to lead themselves, that nobody else was going to take care of them. Got to put that back into the fatherhood part of this. I don't know what they're doing with men in America. I don't know what they're doing with men around the world, and I don't care. That has nothing to do with it. I just see things I don't like. Brothers, it's hard, but you got to be that loving father, but you also got to give them an example of how to survive in case anything bad ever happened, or just to lead when other people will not stand up and lead. That's what we have to raise today. So my three, I love y'all, but it ain't Happy Kids Day, so whatever. That'll feel better when it quits hurting. But to my brothers out there, and as I said, the sisters, Happy Father's Day, Namaste, and thank you for raising free thinking leaders. We need that, and we need that, period, all around. I love y'all. Peace, and don't live in fear.